count me in.
Three, two.
I am alive.
You thought I was dead.
She's alive. Yes, I'm alive. You ever been like decide to like go into a hiatus or like take a break or hibernation? Yeah, definitely. I went through hibernation for sure. I'd take my break off of being camera as going into hibernation. Um and it is perfectly fine to hibernate. I took a good good time for myself and it was much needed than what I expected. It was one hell of a roller coaster and I'm just happy it I survived. I survived the hibernation for sure. And it also allowed me to understand accepting change. It's a lot easier said than done. And to allow change to come into my life and actually grow and being able to be in a space where I'm kind of speaking to other people about growing, I wanted to take the break to really actually do it. I understood that I needed to grow, I needed to shed skin, I needed to allow my mind to let go of fears, like just a whole bunch of negative things. And I feel like it's still a process. I'm still going through it and self analyzing why you kind of I get close to negativity is because I allowed that to be home. That is so hard to say. I allowed it to be home. And I think that as much as you could tell yourself, I want to do something different, I want change, it is extremely hard to accept new beginnings, to accept a new journey, to kind of break that old version of yourself, to allow this new version of yourself to be born. And I told myself I wasn't going to cry. But I had to, even with that being said, I had to understand that this new skin, it's okay to cry. Because I used to hide my emotions from individuals and people and kind of just make everything feel like it was okay on the outside when on the inside I was really broken. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't. And I'm not. So I cry. I cry when I'm sad. I cry when I'm by myself, and I cry when I'm happy too, because sometimes those are tears of of happiness. Like right now, my emotions, it's kind of like mixed because I'm really happy and I'm scared at the same time. But I have like a little voice in my head that says, "Do it scared, Lily. Do it scared." Good thing I'm a makeup artist. I can fix myself up really quick. Whew. But yeah, when you want to accept change, You're going to be scared. Do it scared because the more you try, each try is going to get better. And these are things that I would tell myself in the deepest, darkest moments of my past, not knowing that I always wanted to do this. I just never knew how I could find my voice. And I met individuals and I met people on this journey until one day a mic was literally in front of me. And I did not have any idea that what was going to happen happened. And you try a new journey, you see how things go. Things are happening in a way that you think is, "Oh my god, this is exactly what's supposed to happen." Then you find like a mic gets in front of me and then I'm noticing that this is a voice. Like basically I'm becoming a voice. And what was happening while I was learning that voice, while I was expressing my stories, I was having encounters with certain individuals that it allowed me to connect with people that I didn't know that I was going to connect with people from like out of state. I didn't think my stories was going to hit those type of homes. And it was certain individuals that would message me about domestic violence, about suicide, about issues with, divorcing a parent. And I was like, wow, this could really build a community. But something that made me really want to just evaluate things was I need to really do this journey. I need to be selfish also. And I had to learn if I am going to create a community of individuals that deserve to put themselves first, how can I allow that or how can I do that if at that moment that it was happening, I wasn't putting myself first? So I took a break. I hit pause and I had a whole whirlpool of situations happen in my life to allow me to feel like, you know what? I'm putting myself first. In that time of being, by myself, not in front of the cameras, I focused on my career. I focused on motherhood. I focused on facing my fears. I focused on putting my foot down with certain individuals. And I focused on finding freedom towards the life I deserve. And it is not easy, but it's definitely possible. And I did a lot of mirror work. Mind you, this is something I do by myself. But I would literally stand in front of the mirror and I would say things to myself like, I will get through this. This is going to pass. This is going to pass. I am going to succeed. Like just affirmations that I kept telling to myself in the mirror. Like I had to look at myself and really say that to myself. And that is what kind of helped me throughout the process of, realigning myself and understanding who I really am, what I really do, what I can do. And if you don't work the kinks out at your foundation, at the bottom of your things, nothing's going to grow if you don't make that support system big. And that could be anything. That could be your environment. I had to change my environment. I had to treat people the way that I was treated. And people fell out, people fell out. If they stayed, they stayed. But I had to do a whole like, is it what do they call it, like feng shui? When you like change the stuff in your house. Like I had to do that for my whole life. And to allow me to come back on in front of the camera, reopen these doors and really connect with individuals that feel this same exact way. So that's the birth of Be Selfishly.